It's a new day, it's a new dawn, and we've got an opportunity to give thanks and break bread. This is the brand new show hosted by the Branding Connoisseur. Let's unpack this. See, we all have that friend that wants to be a singer or rapper. Some of them get clowned for being SoundCloud rappers as well. But once in a while, we get individuals who have sauce. The sauce that's so saucy, it might as well be marinade. I'm craving chicken, but let me introduce you to the one and only D Suarve, Afrowave rapper and songwriter. Welcome to the brand new show.
Come on. Appreciate that.
All right, just wanted to ask you a couple questions as well. What are some of the things that makes you feel brand new?
Makes me feel brand new.
Yeah.
You know when you get them fresh new crepes, fresh out of the box.
Yeah.
That makes you feel brand new.
What crepes?
Like I recently got these Air Jordan Dunks in the khaki, it was just clean, innit?
Clean, fresh.
Not
What's it about it that makes it like? What aspect of that do you enjoy the most? The smell, new shoe smell.
Smell out that box.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much the same. That's why the cover art of this kind of like podcast is a box with a. I just love ordering things and unboxing them. It's like I love brand new things in it. So that's kind of the concept behind that. Secondly, I wanted to ask as well: are you a graphic designer that raps, or are you a recording artist that can design?
Wow, bit of both, innit? Like,
No, you gotta pick one. No on the fence. Which one are you?
I'm an artist first, innit?
Alright, cool. You're a recording artist that can design, yeah.
I can design, but
Yeah.
I can design, so you
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Both, man.
Which one would you say you're better at?
I would say I'm a better artist, to be honest.
You're better artist. Okay, cool. That's fair. How did you get inspired as an artist?
How do I get inspired? I get inspired by just everything I listen to, really.
What do you listen to?
I listen to a lot of music, you know.
Like what?
Let me go into detail.
Yeah.
I listen to a lot of like, when I say, you know them people that say they listen to everything, but
Yeah.
they listen to everything.
Okay.
I would say I listen to everything, but I listen to everything that is sort of Afro, what's the word? Centric.
Oh, okay.
So R&B,
Yeah.
rap, hip hop, UK and US, Afrobeat, jazz, just anything really.
What's the most out there genre you listen to for inspiration?
Probably be hip hop and followed by R&B
Okay.
and then Afrobeat, Bashment.
Okay. That's cool. So how do you get inspired as a graphic designer then?
As a graphic designer, how do I get inspired?
Yeah.
To be honest, it's similar with music. Anything creative, you just get inspired by what you take in. So like what I see on a daily basis on the train, on social media, mostly on social media, that's what inspires my designs. Like what I see on social media, sometimes on TV, adverts, things like that.
Okay, cool.
Different things.
Yeah. And like, what would you say is your favorite thing to design?
Favorite thing to design. I like doing cover artwork, but also I like doing branding, like logos, people's like brand, like making it come to life.
Yeah.
Showing how you can portray someone's brand in a word.
Yeah.
In a logo, in an emblem.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my thing.
Sick. So like, since you do both, how do you balance the two?
How I balance the two. To be honest, I don't think too much about it, man. Like when I'm in a mood for creating music, I just make music as I go in the shower, in the car, wherever. But if it's like design, mostly design is like work sort of, but that I love doing.
Yeah.
It's like a business that I have that I love doing. So it's not something that I'll just start designing on a random. Sometimes I'm like, you know what, I see a nice design, I'm like, you know what, let me rebrand my artist branding, or let me make my website look a bit cleaner. But it's not something that I just do, you know what I mean? It's not something I do for work really. And the music I do like whenever kind of thing.
Okay. And what would you say is your favorite design trend that you've seen?
Design trend. I can't explain what it is. I can only show you. But you see, like, there's a agency I think I was talking with you earlier about Pack.
Yeah.
Yeah, they done like, check it out. It's on
Oh, okay.
Check out their Instagram. Pack.
So it's kind of like a modern, minimalistic kind of
like sort of like that
typography kind of vibe, geometrics.
I like what they did with the Black Lives Matter movement.
Yeah.
I like, check them out, innit? Like, for your listeners, check them out. Packworks. Like, if you're into design, check it out.
Yeah. Cool. And lastly, what would you say your favorite font is as a designer? Comic Sans?
Hell no. Comic Sans. Like, for those of you that don't, obviously everyone knows what Comic Sans is. Man. Nah. I can't lie, when I was in primary school, that used to be my favorite font.
Yeah, Paint. Remember Paint?
Paint.
Yeah.
But Comic Sans actually used to be my favorite font.
Yeah. Really?
Back in the day.
Favorite?
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
Back in primary school, bro. I love that font.
Yeah.
Comic Sans, fam. But yeah, favorite font, I'll probably say I can't think of
just throw one that you liked using in designs.
There's one called Termina, which is, I like strong, bold sort of font.
Okay. Is that sans serif, fet serif?
It's testing me.
Jeez.
Going back to you.
Come on.
Sans serif.
Sans serif.
It doesn't have the curves.
It doesn't have the
Straight, sans serif. Yeah.
Okay, calm. All right, cool. That's good to know. But the main question I wanted to ask you is, how much are you saving as a graphic designer? So I wanted to do the maths. Just from the outside looking in, as a music artist, there are 8 essential things you need designed, basically, which are cover art, logo, music visualizer, lyrics video, merchandise, and social media assets. So I wanted to go through these 8 things and see how much you would charge for these things, or how much you think the industry is charging for them, and then we can calculate the total of how much you're saving. So let's go with cover artwork.
How much do I spend?
How much would you think would you charge someone to design that? Because essentially you're doing it yourself, right. So we're trying to see how much you're saving by doing this yourself. Yeah. About 80 to 100. 80 to 100. Because of inflation and all that. Okay, 100.
Raised in prices.
So is that for single or album?
Cover artwork is cover artwork. Unless if you want to talk about the front and the back. If you're talking about the back, like people like doing the track list.
So that's probably much for the album, yeah.
I say 150.
150?
Yeah. 150. For just the cover work can range from about 70 to 100 depending on the clients.
Okay, let's just say 100.
I'll say about 100.
Yeah. So album cover art is 150. Single cover artwork is 100 basically. What about a logo for an artist?
Logo for an artist?
Or a band?
200.
200. Okay. Music visualizer. So let's say you just need to design just like a template they can use to just put the audio.
I do that relatively cheap, to be fair.
So there's an image, and it's just gonna be the same image,
right?
Like, because there's different types of visualizers, but let's say for your one, you're not necessarily doing motion graphics. You're just doing like an image for the YouTube video, and they're just gonna put their audio on it. How much would you charge for that?
100.
Oh, £100. Cool. So far we're at 300. We're averaging around 350 so far. Yeah. How much for lyric video now?
Lyric video.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. You see, lyric video. I recently did the lyric video, like a little promo video with the lyrics popping up. Bro, it's not easy, bro. But, fam, I was even thinking to myself, if anyone asked me for a lyric video, don't worry, I'll do it. But I'm charging peas.
How much what's peas? Because you're a designer, so, and you've done it for yourself. So what would you charge? Or what do you think is a fair price for it?
For a whole song?
Yeah, for a 3-minute song.
For a 3-minute
which is the average for £200. 200. So currently our total is at 550.
And that's cheap too. Yeah.
Merchandise. So hat, hoodie, and a t-shirt. Just to keep it simple.
T-shirt.
What would be the price for that?
you're looking at least 200.
200 again.
That's
you
cheap.
are expensive.
That's cheap, bro.
Oh, okay.
Bro, that is cheap.
Fair enough.
Fam, inflation is mad.
Yeah.
You know how much
So
they're
wait,
charging.
where are we at now? So
in
that's
Tesco's,
400, 500, 700, about 850 basically we're at now.
850.
So social media assets, so like your Instagram, Twitter, YouTube channel, those sort of social banners and icons.
Media.
Or like
Yeah, that one. You, what? So what? Just
so a package and like some promo
so
images
like
maybe
Instagram
as well.
highlights. You know the
Yeah,
highlight thing. What, a Twitter banner and YouTube banner.
Maybe
I'll
Facebook
do
as well.
Facebook as well.
YouTube channel.
I say altogether you can do all of that about 70.
70?
Yeah,
Oh,
not too bad. That.
okay. So that's about
100.
Just round it up. So that's 950 we're at now. So you've saved about £950.
Personally, for all of that, I think that's cheap. £950 for your logo, cover artwork, all these things, social media, but that's
950.
cheap. Merch.
So what's the average rough estimate you
everything.
think all of this will cost?
At least a bag.
Well, you're already at a bag, 950. Oh, so £50 more. Okay,
Yeah,
fair enough.
It's accurate.
Cool. So let's look at some other costs just to see in it. Like, let's start off with the things that you'd have to pay off as a rapper, just in general. So studio hire. Well, how much are you looking to spend per
the average
session?
cost?
Or let's say per song to keep
Per
it simple.
song.
Yeah.
Okay.
How many hours or how many sessions?
Okay, realistically, per song, I say it's about £50 per hour. Sorry, for 25 an hour is the average. So to do a song, maybe you need about 4 hours. I'll say that's about £100.
£100.
And then to master the song, mix and master, you might be talking about another 100. That's being on the cheap sort of side.
Okay,
So
but
at
no,
least
don't
two
do
bills.
too cheap though. We're looking at.
Oh, yeah.
Assuming we want to get something quality but affordable as well.
I'll say you're looking about 250 for a song.
250.
250 pounds.
Studio hire and mix and mastering.
Yeah.
Okay.
250.
Okay. Cool.
For a solid song.
Cool. What about the engineer? Does that come with it, or you paying for that?
Comes with.
Comes with. Okay. And what about the beat? How much are you spending on beats?
Oh, the beat. If you're leasing the beat,
on average,
I use BeatStars. You can lease it for like about £50. But
£50.
if you want to buy the beat outright, you're looking about 250 plus. Yeah. So.
And is it safe to say that most independent artists are leasing beats more than they're buying out the beats? From your experience,
I don't know what everyone else is doing, but for me, well, I know most people are leasing. To be fair,
yeah.
Some people ain't even leasing, but some people just
using it.
Just ripping that off YouTube, bro. I don't know.
What happens when like what's the process for that? If you were to put a beat you just found on YouTube and upload it, distribute?
Oh, you can upload it, and let's say you blow.
Yeah.
The producer might just get in contact with you and be like, "Yo, he could just charge anything he wants because now he can just take it down, and he has the right to, or he could like negotiate. It depends on the person.
Oh, I see. You put yourself in a techie situation doing that.
So it's best to just
lease it from the beginning.
And the person don't really. They can still come to you like, "Yo, like, all right, you've done these numbers. Do you get what I'm saying?" But
yeah. What about distribution? What distribution do you use?
Distribution, I used to use DistroKid. Now I use Amuse.
Okay, how much are you paying for that?
About £40 a year.
£40 for the year?
For the year, okay. It's decent.
That's alright.
Most of these things are cheap, man.
Yeah. Okay, cool. How much do you spend on average on just outfits? Outfits? For anything music related?
Outfits.
It's a rough figure.
Do you know what? But I try to keep it minimal, man. I don't do too much, so about maybe
you still
100 to 100.
You know,
come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
So what's the average you think you spend?
About 2 bills.
2 bills, yeah, 200. And do you return the clothes or do you keep them?
That's a draw out question, you know.
No, because we have to save money, innit? We have to save money.
There,
I feel like we should use retailers as our closets.
Do you know what?
Personally,
I'm gonna be so
it.
honest, yeah,
Yeah.
bro. Listen, yeah, and cut this bit out. Innit? I'm gonna be so honest, yeah. I've done it before. Innit? Man's
100%.
returned.
I've done it,
because
and
I
I'm
only
an
worn it
artist.
one time, and I was like, "Yo,
Yeah.
I'm not wearing this again."
Would you do it with shoes or just clothes?
Shoes I haven't done it with because you can't really get away with that. Clothes,
You don't think you can get away with it if you clean it? Just
you
scrub
could, you know,
it and then
you could,
just
you
as
could,
long
you
as the
could.
shoes not
I think
all
I've
white.
done it before actually with shoes. You
Yeah?
know, I can't lie.
Listen, I
think
can't.
I've
Listen,
done
we
it
gotta
before.
save money, bro.
Listen, bro.
At the end of the day,
I have no, bro. I don't care.
if I spend
It is what
5
it is.
bills on an outfit, I could just recycle it
Bro,
and
it
just
is
keep
what
it to the
is,
side
is what
just
it is.
for outfits.
I used to do that, but nowadays
Yeah.
I don't do that. Only
Okay.
because I want it to be more authentic.
Okay,
as
cool. Do you
I'm
get
not
a
trying to put
stylist
out
then?
that.
Or just-
That's
you
another.
style
That's another
yourself?
cost. I actually style myself, but
Right.
when I started asking about stylist costs,
Yeah.
bro, they charge peas, man.
Is the styling take? Do you think it takes an artist look to the next level, or do you think that people can make it with their personal style?
It depends.
Yeah.
If the person doesn't really have a style
Right.
and is quite boring, then they need a stylist. Then,
Okay.
yeah.
Fair enough.
But if you know what you're doing and you have a general style about yourself, as long as you look different,
Yeah.
you stand out, that's the most important
Calm, yeah.
thing.
Cool.
Just like colours and
What's the average you spend on music videos?
average I spend on music videos.
Yeah. Because that'd be like a hefty.
Yeah. You see, music videos is probably the biggest cost. I say about 400.
400 on a music video.
Yeah.
That's quite affordable.
400 is cheap, bro.
Yeah.
On the cheap side. Like, I've never paid
you get
more.
videos
Actually, no,
in
I paid
4K?
more. Yeah. Videos in 4K.
So what's the most you
500.
paid?
I'll say 500.
500.
Most I paid is 600.
Okay, so let's say
and 50 or
500
something.
then.
But 500
So this,
is a
so this,
standard.
we're assuming this is like a solo videographer. He's got his own gear and he's editing as well.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You can get a video for like 300.
Right.
Depends on who.
Okay,
I've
cool.
had videos 300, videos 500, 600, 700.
And okay, and
I
obviously
say 500.
we have to
average.
address the biggest elephant in the room, GRM Daily. That is a place where people go to get a lot of exposure because they've just recently hit 5 million as well. So how much do you spend with them on
GRM.
uploading? If
GRM
you
at the
upload.
moment is 350, but I don't
350.
upload with them anymore.
Yeah. Okay.
350.
So we got one last thing to look at, marketing. How much ideally you should be spending whatever you spend on your music video for marketing. So if you're spending 500 on the music video, you should have 500 for marketing. But what ideally, realistically, what do you have?
Let
on
me
marketing?
be real. For marketing, I don't think I've ever spent more than.
What was your most marketed song?
Most marketed song. Probably Ooh La La.
Okay, so how much do you think you spent on that?
I think I spent like 3 bills.
Okay.
About 3 bills.
3 bills. That's fair. So we're currently at 650, 1150, 1350, 1400, 1500, 1600, and 1700. Sorry, 1690 is what a rapper would spend, basically, based on your numbers.
You're forgetting about things like promo.
Isn't that marketing?
Oh yeah. Sorry, marketing. Promo.
Yeah, so
same
essentially,
thing.
just comparing numbers, you're spending branding is pretty much, or the things you need to design is pretty much about 45% of what you'd spend. So it's a huge chunk of that.
Would you say videography is classed as branding?
No, I'm talking about the 8 stuff we mentioned earlier. So the cover art, album, logo, visualizer, lyric video,
Oh right, yeah.
merchandise, social media assets. That's just 45% of
Oh, is
the
it?
100 that you
mad.
would spend, yeah. Because we
Okay.
just based on the numbers, just a rough estimate, basically.
Okay.
So it just goes to show that you're saving quite a lot
Yeah.
being a graphic designer.
Yeah.
And being a rapper who designs
He
as well.
designs, yeah,
So
100%,
yeah,
man.
that's sick.
100%.
So, how do we put some banging tunes together? How do you put good tunes out, but keep overhead costs low? What would you say are some things?
Well, I can definitely answer this question after like releasing bare tracks.
Yeah,
I've had to like revise my plan each time. I'll definitely say we're living in a TikTok society right now. It's the TikTok era. Like literally, you can get millions of streams off TikTok and not even release a video anymore. You don't even need to release a video. Like I feel like the GRM era is done. People are just pretty much putting audio now. Like a lot of like, you know that To the Moon song. That song, you know that song on TikTok.
I think I've heard it. Yeah. If not, I'll preview it.
The thing No Turner.
Oh yeah. That sounds like Pop Smoke. Yeah, he's gone.
That one.
He collabed with that white guy.
What?
The guy who does the.
Yeah.
He's gone as well. They're both gone. Yeah.
But yeah, he made that track, put it out on TikTok first. It blew on TikTok. Same thing with that Bong Bing song. You know that song on TikTok? Do you know that song?
Yeah. Okay.
Fuck your scum.
Oh yeah.
That song.
That's out on TikTok as
But
well.
that Crystali girl, she's hard still.
Yeah.
She dropped that song on TikTok first. Didn't even have a video. It blew.
Right.
Now everyone's doing the videos after.
Right.
Everyone's doing the videos after now. That's
Who's
what I'm
funding
clocking.
those videos?
I feel like
From what you think?
I don't know, but labels
are coming in and funding it.
and that's why
It's
the
like the
video
pattern
looks
now.
a lot more cleaner and a lot more up.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
because I feel like that's what happened with what's that guy? The one that did the tune with A1J1. No.
That guy, even that guy.
Yeah, song goes. No, not the other one.
That guy.
The video for that was very clean. I feel like they must have had a label.
A label 100.
Yeah,
like, people are before it used to be you release the video first, then you blow sort of thing.
Right.
Now it's like
I might as well be a rapper as well.
Do the audio first.
Might as well drop
you
a
save
stream.
money. That's
TikTok,
one way of saving.
Because everyone has access to TikTok. You got to pay like DistroKid or whatever.
100%.
So
man.
if I can just drop audio and then just blow up, then why not, man?
100%.
Maybe it's your sign to be an artist.
100%.
But yeah, I think as well. Additionally to what you said, I feel like you don't need to bill a zoo every time you're in the studio. Yeah, save your money, okay? And also, I feel like trade by barter is another thing that people need to start doing. Exchanging services. He's a graphic designer. He could design for a producer for free and get free studio time.
Do you know what? That's actually a shout, man. I've even suggested to a few engineers that need websites for their services. Look, let me do a website.
And you can sort out contracts. Studio time. Boom. Keep your overhead costs low. And yeah, man, this how we make it. Because listen, we're still getting taxed and money's not increasing. So
100.
we got to decrease overhead. But yeah, I got another question as well. What are some things you've done to save? Oh wait, I already asked that. Actually, no. Yeah, let me ask it. What are some things you've done to save money as an artist?
To save money.
Man, to save money.
Things I've done. Why?
Does your graphic design fund your artist ventures, like being an artist?
What do you mean? So my business as a designer.
Gigs for design, yeah. Do you use the money to?
Of course.
Okay.
It's money.
It's not obvious. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I thought you just design for yourself.
Yeah, for myself.
And you also get additional income for music as well.
Yeah, bro.
Okay, cool.
Part
That's
of the
cool.
cost, man. It's still a business at the end of the day.
That's
Got to invest in it. But that definitely. I would say, obviously, me being a designer saves a lot of money.
Yeah.
I would also say, just go in studio and literally just making sure I've literally got the song to a T.
Yeah.
Right before I go, not that I'm going there and I'm like, okay, what do I do? Should I do this ad lib? Like, it just wastes time. Time is money. So just planning beforehand and just knowing how the song's gonna sound exactly, but it will never sound exact way you planned it when you get in the studio. But at least if you have a plan, it makes things a bit more faster.
Yeah, sick. Okay, cool. So I guess if you've been listening to all of that, the moral of the lesson is design is an investment, not a business expense. Yeah. So I'm gonna say that again. Design is not an design is an investment, not a business expense. Basically, so treat it how you would treat an angel investor. It's important. First impressions count a lot. And if your marketing materials are poorly designed or don't get the message across effectively, then they can lose a lot of valuable business. So even if your project isn't business related, having a certain graphic designer to produce the work is worth it. Trust me. And after all, graphic designers spend years in uni by themselves or in uni, constantly refining their techniques frequently. Graphic designers understand color, layout, typography, and will ultimately give you a better outcome versus the untrained eye attempting the same. I think that's why I'm a good photographer. From logos to posters and even bespoke artwork for your home, graphic designers can do everything. So just make sure to find the right one. Speaking of graphic designers who work in, let's say, the music industry, they can earn up to 40k a year. They create artwork for various creative projects such as album covers, music videos, and advertisements. So have you considered working in a record label to get insider information as an artist, as a graphic designer?
I've considered it. But one thing I've clocked, when you apply for any sort of record label or label job, bruv, and you're applying as an artist as well, yeah, they have this sort of thing where they don't, it's like, I don't know what it is, like they don't want people that are normal artists to be involved in the label sort of thing for some reason.
How do they find out though?
But they always know, bro. Come on, like, do you like you're an artist and you're coming to apply for a job like that?
Yeah.
Haven't I seen you before? Or like they'll see you on a thing like, ain't that you? Like it's a bit. Even that time, like on the Media Trust, this like course we went to visit. Where is it? Sony.
Yeah.
Even they were saying that, oh, if you're an artist, try and avoid trying to apply for those kind of jobs, innit?
Well, that's
but I
because
will
they're trying
still
to
do it anyway.
They're trying to gatekeep
because
they know once you have the knowledge, that's it.
That's it, yeah.
You're in.
But it is what it is. I'm gonna have to do that though.
Yeah, but yeah, man. That's what I would do. That'd be my game plan if I was an artist.
You know
but
what?
anyway, would you rather blow as an artist right now and stay hot for 3 years, similar to Central C's hype right now, and retire in 2 years later, or would you rather get to the highest position in a record label like Sony or Universal, but it will take you 7 years?
And after blowing in the 2 years, 3 years,
3 years, you'll be hot for 3 years. You're going to retire.
Things.
Yeah, what you do with the opportunities and money is yours. Is up to you. But
I
in
can't
2
do music.
years, basically in those 2 years, you're gonna kind of decline, and then you're eventually gonna retire.
So I can't do music. Full stop.
You're retired. Well, you can't be a recording artist.
I wouldn't want to be an artist for just 3 years, so I'll go with the other option.
But you'd be
label.
hot though. You'd be the biggest name in the. No.
So the other option is what then?
You'd be the highest position, basically damn near the CEO of Sony or Universal.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you're not? Oh, I thought you meant as an artist.
No. So you can either be an artist, blow right now and be as big as Central C or Dave or whatever, and it will last 3 years, but you retire in 2, so 5 year career, or you be the CEO or something of Sony or Universal, but it will take you 7 years from now, so you be in your 30s.
Right. I'll go with the Central C option. Actually, no.
The artist option.
Ooh, it's the 7 years. They make bread though. The CEOs of the record labels, and you could still be an artist. Why not?
I didn't say you can't be an artist, so yeah, that's
I'll go
true.
with the second option. Then.
Second option. It'll take you 7 years to get to that highest point.
Fuck it. I'll be an artist. I'll blow before that, and then still become the 7 years.
You think you could be an artist and juggle that kind of work though?
Why not, bro? Look at P Diddy.
That's true.
Brother.
Fair enough. There you have it, lads and ladies. Yeah. So yeah, branding is very important when it comes to artists, and it's about your public image and how you choose to build your brand around the way you dress, your style of music, and the aesthetics in your music video or artwork. So it might mean something to do with specific color schemes, like how Tion Wayne chooses green and Central C uses orange. Or you can use your music to tell a fictional story similar to Rap Man. But when it comes to creating your brand, you always want to make sure that what you want to be known for is what people think of your music. So you're not only responsible for controlling your brand, but making sure that every single decision after that stays true to it. So for music artists, there's nothing more important than making people want to listen to your music. Your music isn't always going to be the first introduction to you. So my question is, if you can design yourself, why aren't you selling merch?
Why am I not selling merch right now?
Right now.
Because would you buy from a brand that you've never heard of before?
I buy Tesco private label brands, huh?
The reason why is because, fam, like, I don't see why not. There's no reason why not. You're right, but I'm just focusing in one area first, trying to expand with the music first, and then when I get to a certain level, then branch into merch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I had an idea. Supermart, what you could do is design your own custom label with the artwork on it and give it to sell it with your single or something, or your next project, as an idea for merch. Because you have a lot of Nigerian...
Why Supermart?
You have a lot of Nigerian influence in your music.
Oh, so yeah, true.
I just thought it's a staple
idea,
item,
actually.
you know? Yeah,
I'm going to take
branding
that idea
strategies
still.
and that.
That's a good idea.
But talk me through some of the designs for your top 4 singles. You got Bala Wahala, Dagenham, APG, Always Praise God, and Ooh La La. Since you're a graphic designer as well, what comes first? The idea for the cover or the idea for the song?
Idea for the song, obviously.
I don't know. Sometimes the design comes to me first, you know. But I'm not a rapper, so I don't know.
Now, why would it come to me first?
You don't know. You might be like,
the fucking song.
I don't know. Yeah,
I'm not
you're
designing the song, bro.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. But like, you could create something that grips the heart so much that someone wants to click it on Spotify and listen, you know. Because I feel like the cover makes a difference.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It does.
Yeah.
But
talk me through the designs for Bala Wahala. What was the idea behind that?
Obviously, the song is Bala Wahala. For a lot of people ask, what does Bala Wahala mean? Go stream that song out on Spotify right now. Apple Music, everywhere. YouTube video. Bala is like a very common street sort of... Basically, a lot of fraud boys use the term Bala to mean money, basically. Right. And Wahala stands... Is Wahala is
trouble.
Niger slang for trouble, innit? Trouble. So money problems, basically.
Money problems.
More money, more problems.
Well, okay.
But the Nigerian version, innit? So like, if you haven't seen the artwork, it has like a... I assume you're gonna post the thing. Yeah. It has like the burning £50 note and a clip from the actual video, me and AR, the guy that I do the track with.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just wanted to keep it simple, make it sort of like look like a movie, you know, because the whole theme behind the video is, you know, to be like a movie. Do you know what I mean? Like we're doing different jobs, different stuff, getting busy for the Bala. Yeah, so just wanted to make it seem like it was like cinematic sort of.
What about Dagenham?
Dagenham, I actually had 2 covers. I had the first cover, which had clips from the video, showing the man them and showing like different clips, like a movie and the horse and everything. But then I changed it and I just made it more simple, clean. Like,
what was the decision behind that?
I just felt like I just wasn't feeling it. I just wasn't feeling the first one.
Oh, fair enough. Just
I don't know why.
But you can design. That's why you can change your mind like
just
that.
Change my mind.
So yeah, that's sick. Not
And
a
it
lot of
wouldn't
people
have to cost me that anything.
Exactly. What about APG, your latest single?
APG, I just wanted something clean and quick.
Yeah.
APG, so it's like prayer hands with an APG tatted on the hand. Yeah, APG.
Nice stuff. And your top single right now, Ooh La La. What was the idea behind that cover?
Ooh La La. Ooh La La. I've forgotten how it looks. Ooh la la.
It's got like a holographic kind of text.
Oh right, yeah. Ooh la la. It's just like, yeah. This one I was struggling to think of the actual what to do.
Right.
So I was just like, what? Ooh la la. Like, what do you do?
Your music doesn't give you inspiration of how the design will look.
Sometimes it does, but sometimes you just don't know what to do.
Right.
So you just have to, essentially, when it comes to artwork, you have to simplify the design.
Okay.
You have to literally take what you've heard in the song and simplify it to just one design, static image.
Okay.
It's not easy, so you just have to keep it simple. So with Ooh La La, I just kept it simple. Had the word in Ooh La La and like a little sticker on it. What does like the definition of Ooh La La and that.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about your logo. What's the idea behind your logo? Your artist logo?
I actually don't have an artist logo at the moment, but I had one.
Okay, yeah. Okay,
that one was just, I just wanted to keep it slick, and just suave, like the name D Suarve.
So why don't you have an artist logo now?
Because I want to change it. That's why.
Yeah,
but I haven't really got to that. Yeah.
Okay, nice. Well, if you're listening and your artist logo should appear on all your flyers, posters, merchandise, cover artwork. So make sure you get it right. Books aren't the only thing people judge by the cover. Having a strong brand image will make you more desirable for bookings. It helps you shift merchandise and makes your profile look more professional. These days, record labels aren't growing talent from scratch. They would rather save time and invest in an artist with a pre-existing brand. As your career develops, your logo should help you stand out on billboards and marketing material. Creating a logo also gives intrinsic value to your merch. It's a way for fans to show who they follow and why they care so much about your music. The other night we went to Shoreditch and I saw a guy wearing a Cool T Central C top. So this lets us know that he's a big Central C fan. A good logo and brand image can instantly make a fan think of their favourite song or that live set the artist performed at or the madness that happened in Ibiza. Your artist logo should be simple, clear, and it should be able to work in colour or in black and white. In a way, your logo should be also represent your musical style, but that's easier said than done. For some artists, the mere idea of branding feels like selling out in a way. Some artists have that rugged underground feel when they get a nice, swanky, clean brand identity. It feels different to what they're known for. As an artist, you should always choose a brand based on the artist's artistic identity. This means that you're not choosing a brand for you to fit in with, but rather you're choosing a brand that fits you and using it to guide the process in order to maintain consistency. So I wanted to ask as well, who are some artists you think have great branding and why?
The only one that pops up to mind is Unknown T. He has his Unknown T logo, and that's the reason why it pops to mind, because it's recognizable. It's imprinted in my brain. That's the only one. M Honcho, maybe M Honcho with the mask,
right?
That one.
Yeah.
Trying to think of any others. Yeah, those are the only ones in the UK, really. Well, even in the US, I don't really see.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, so let's go through some artist logos from the UK, and I want to get your opinion on if they're good and if they are suitable for the artist. So out of 10. So 10 being it's amazing, perfect execution, 0 being completely unsuitable and bad. So let's get these logos. So the first one we have here is H.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Out of 10.
Out of 10. It's very authentic. I'll say 7.
7.
Yeah.
Let's look at
it's decent.
AJ Tracy.
Wow. That one looks a bit.
Wow.
It looks like he's a rock artist.
Oh yeah.
It's giving me
rock star,
metal
heavy metal vibe. Yeah.
No, I don't think that represents him.
Yeah.
I say that's a 2.
2, fair.
And it's not very readable.
Ambush.
Very basic, but it's still strong. But it just looks a bit basic, to be honest. But there's an effort there because you can read it.
Yeah. 4. Cool. Okay, let's look at Bugsy Malone.
I like it. It just suits him. Like, and I've seen his branding around. It just suits him. Yeah.
Out of 10,
9.
9. Cool. Let's try and speed through a couple of these. Chip Kashimoto.
I've seen that as well, but it doesn't really say.
It
doesn't have his name.
Just got a pour. I never
like
really understood this one. Yeah, seems more like a clothing line, isn't it? Free. Yeah. DWE.
This one's good. I'll say 9.
Dave.
9. Very simple, straight to the point. Dig that. Doing too much, so.
He's got the 8 ball though, and he's very consistent.
It makes sense. Yeah. Dig that. You know what? Dig that. Good, solid 7.
Dizzy Rascal.
This is memorable. When you show me this now, I remember it like straight away. That probably a 9. Fredo. Oh yeah. Now I'm seeing these. It's coming to my mind now. Yeah, this probably about 9.
Frosty.
That is not a memorable logo. That's a very basic font.
Yeah.
2. Gets. That's cold. Like, it just looks like Gets.
Yeah.
That
rugged,
looks
isn't
like
it?
Gets.
It's rough.
Like, when I see that logo, I see it everywhere. When I see that logo, I'm like, yeah, that's Gets.
Yeah.
That's a
Hardy
10.
Caprio. He's an artist that uses his logo quite a lot.
Yeah,
actually.
he does. Hardy Caprio, but I don't really like it. Maybe it's just but I say 6.
Heady One.
He uses his logo, to be fair. Yeah. Heady One. 6.
IMDDB.
I actually like that one. 7.
Ivorindo.
6.5.
J Huss.
Do you know what? I've seen this quite a lot. It's simple. It's straight to the point.
Yeah.
Maybe because I'm a fan of J Huss.
Where's J Huss? He's missing.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Cool. Out of 10.
Out of 10. 5. It's decent. JD Schofield. I've seen this. I don't understand.
I feel like the label designed this one.
I don't understand the chains.
I don't understand it either. But what do you think?
It's not as readable, but you would definitely remember it, sort of thing. 6.
Kano,
yeah, this just looks like Kano. I'll say this is a strong 9.
Koji Radical. Koji.
It does look good. I think the font looks quite radical, sort of like slanted, and sharp. So yeah,
these are technical design terms.
You know what I mean? It's matching his actual character and his brand. So therefore, even though it's a very simple logo,
logo should be simple. So
it should be simple. But some people might look at that and it's just a word. But brother, it makes sense. So I'll say it's a good
logo.
8. Yeah.
Crept and Kona.
Good 7.
Lady Leisha.
I knew it was Lady Leisha and he showed me because of the Queen thing. Nah, man, this ain't it, man. Nah. This ain't it. 4. Little Sims. Yeah, 7.
Klosky.
Yeah, this is a memorable logo. 8.
Moncho.
8. Meeks Manny. 7.
Millions.
I've seen this quite a lot. 8.
Mostak.
I've seen this as well, but I don't like it.
Why?
It doesn't say stack, Mo Stack. It doesn't feel like Mo Stack. It doesn't represent
It's got the arrows.
It's got the arrows, but why? Where are the arrows?
I don't know.
you get what I'm saying? It's very like B-Tech.
Yeah.
Like they just told someone in college to make it. 4.
NSG, they've had this for time now.
They've had this for time.
Yeah.
I think that's why it's done so well. NSG. You know what? I'll give it a good 7.
Cool.
ICB.
9s.
Yeah, this is cold, but this obviously
Cool
that's
chain
not 9.
design,
That's
though.
not 9s though.
Yeah.
That's his group, innit?
Yeah. What do you think as a
ICB
for
boys?
an item to represent his brand?
I think it's a solid one still.
Yeah.
Like this on a chain is cold.
I think it's because of the chain.
Well, you know what?
Yeah.
It works
It
because that's where it's
part of
gonna
his
be
brand.
put. Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean, that's part of his brand. City Boys.
Yeah.
It works, fam. And it's got the diamond with the
Yeah.
little
What
shine.
do you think out of 10?
Out of 10, I personally think a solid 7.
7, cool.
One
Nation?
Nation? Nah. This
got
don't
the
say
Power
One
Rangers
Nation. I
feel,
feel like
innit?
he has another logo. That's not his logo, bro.
Okay, cool. Let's just skip that then. P
P
Money.
Money. Nah, it doesn't say P Money. It doesn't feel.
It says it though.
It
On the
says
circle.
it, but it doesn't say it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, it
I
can
guess
say
it's more
it,
of a
but not
badge.
say
Or,
it.
yeah.
The vibe don't say P Money.
But it's got a strong P. You know, it looks like the icon you see on the note. I don't know.
Maybe if it was more of a like, you know, like in the font of the money font.
Wouldn't that be cliche?
No, not really. If you
Okay.
do it in a clean way.
Yeah. Okay, fair. I don't think you can see this one. Rams, yeah.
So right. 6, 5.
So this is alright. Alright, cool.
Rams.
Ray Black.
It works like the typography works.
Yeah.
It's Ray,
3 letters
3 letters
on
there,
stacked.
yeah. Black, and it's in black, very bold. I'll give it a solid 7.
Right, boy. I think Fredo's the highest you've ranked.
What did I rate for
I
Fredo?
think you said 8 or 9? Or was
Said
it Gets
8.
you said 9?
Gets was 9.
Oh, okay.
SL.
So,
It's very hard to do a 2-letter name.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So
What do you think?
it's strong because
Strong.
I've seen it and I know what it is. And I can only go by that. So yeah, solid 8. Jet ski.
Sneak Boo. Let me show you the wave.
Jet ski wave records. 7.
Stefflon Don.
See, I like simple logos, so yeah. And I like Stefflon Don too. So yeah.
Stormzy, the big daddy.
Stormzy.
What do you think of Stormzy's logo?
Do you know what? It works because I've always recognized it. It works because I've recognized it, but it doesn't say Stormzy. But then it doesn't
What do you
need
mean
to.
it doesn't say
need to.
Stormzy?
Doesn't
It literally says
I know,
Stormzy.
but you know what I mean. They don't say it.
Oh, you mean
the
it doesn't?
vibe? Do you get what I'm saying?
Okay, I get what you're saying. What,
But
okay.
you know, it's strong. It's strong. That's how Stormzy
Is
comes
it,
across.
you think it's a poor font choice, or was it like
Go back.
Stormzy?
Yeah, it's. I think it's a poor.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Out of 10.
Out of 10,
Yeah.
5,
5. Wiley.
2.
2. Jesus. Western.
Cold. I don't know what it is about that, but it just looks so cold. Like, I don't know what it is.
What,
Don't
out
you
of 10?
agree? You don't think so? But I don't know what it is, but I just like the way it just looks very playful, rugged, just cool, like resting. Do you know what I mean?
So-
That was a big statement.
Cold. I think it's
So we
cold.
got our videographer here chiming in.
I think it's cold.
Western.
I'm gonna
out
go
of
with
10.
a good 8.
8. And we
What?
got Young Teflon.
That one gets a 1.
His choice.
Now listen,
I rate
diss
Young Teflon. Yeah, Young
This
Teflon
guy
is
is
a
cold,
goat. He's a
bro.
goat, but that come on,
The
Young
logo is a
Teflon,
bit,
bro.
yeah. It looks like a
You need to
religion.
hire me to do your logo, bro.
It looks like
come on, bro.
like a money sign.
Innit, man? Looks like some
Yeah.
demonic sign, fam.
What about
I
Young
love
Bane?
Young Tefs though.
Young Bane.
Young Bane. Yeah. It's alright. 6.
Zizi. Zizi.
Zaza.
Zizi. Sorry. Zizi.
Do you know what? I never thought. You know what? When you're now showing me these, it makes sense now. But when you was like, describe a few ones that you've seen that you like, I couldn't think of any. But now it's making sense.
You said the ones that came on T. So
on T.
Obviously, I didn't have it here, but like that was clearly the one that done its job for you.
Yeah.
So
maybe because I saw it recently.
It's all subjective anyway when it comes to branding. Yeah. Out of 10?
5.
Cool, no probs. Alright, so I wanted to know when you dropping your first project.
First project should be dropping by the end of this year.
Nice.
God
Your
willing.
name?
I don't have a name yet.
No probs.
But I will have a name.
Cool.
And I will have a cold artwork to go with it.
Jeez, because you're going to be designing it yourself.
Come on.
Saving that moolah.
What do you know?
Come on. What's an obstacle you face that makes you want to quit doing what you're doing?
Nothing.
There's no obstacles you face that makes you like...
Nothing that makes me want to quit. But things that make me want to feel
push
like...
you in that direction.
Push me like, I can't be arsed.
Yeah.
Money.
Money is an obstacle that makes you want to quit.
Not quit.
The lack of...
It will never make me want to quit.
So the lack of money.
The lack of like just expenses.
Yeah. Okay.
Like it's very expensive. It's a business.
Yeah.
You're spending money and not seeing barely anything back.
Less incomings.
Yeah. You're just seeing maybe a good following.
Yeah.
Improving, but the money ain't coming back yet.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So what's a reward you look forward to that motivates you to keep going?
When people just like, yo, like, I fuck with your music, man. Am I allowed to?
Yeah, that's cool.
Like when people are like, you know what, I really feel your music and that, like, like obviously when I was out, when I'm out and about, people be like, yo,
people
like,
are starting to recognize you now.
Yeah. It does make you feel good. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, you're working. Do you know what I mean? You're putting in work. It's like, why would I stop? You know what I'm saying? So
that's sick,
like
bro.
that. People that actually rate your music say like, I'll fuck with your music, like it's
sick, bro. Well, if you're still listening, I just want to say whatever you're doing in life, either quit or keep going, because they're both going to hurt. When you quit, you feel the pain of regret, and you're always going to ask yourself the what if question. And when you keep going, you feel the struggle of progress, and this leads to endless results. And if you do decide to keep going, move in silence, because you never hear a tree grow. You just see it blossoming in its photosynthesis glory.
Facts.
Yeah? So move in silence. We don't really need to hear about your progress. Dig deep and be disciplined, because you can't wait to be motivated every time to fulfill your goals. Your words are powerful, so reaffirm your beliefs by speaking it into existence, and never speak negatively on yourself. That is the real self-sabotage that is detrimental to your progress. I've been the branding connoisseur. I remember nothing is impossible. Always praise God.
APG.
This was The Cost of Design, featuring
D Suarve.
Thank you for listening. Bow.
Thank you. Boom. Why not?
Is that a thing we're going to be doing?
Why not? It's funny, innit? You get me?